Listen for the line from a song in every goal call and leave your guess in the comments. Follow on Twitter Sports Station.
Hey everybody, Oilers Geek with you here for tonight's game as per Twitter poll between the St. Louis Blues and the Edmonton Oilers. Ville Husso, the backup goalie, gets to start in net tonight for St. Louis, and it'll be Grant Fuhr in net this evening for the Edmonton Oilers, and we are set to face off at center. It'll be Gretzky against Adam Oates to start us off. Tarasenko and Hull flanking Oates on the wings. Pietrangelo and Pronger manning the blue lines, and it's Tarasenko trying to dump it down late, deep, but it's knocked off of his stick, and Curry as it at center gets it to Gretzky, give and go, but it's off the Curry stick, and Oates clears it to Pronger, and he skates it all the way into Edmonton territory, tries to get into the slot, it's over. Oates can't get a shot away, and Coffey turns it back. Here's Gretzky now. Along the board, stops, pass to Flex, and Hull takes it back away across center ice to Tarasenko. Pronger intercepted by Lowe, and he skates away, gives it to McDavid. 2-on-1 developing. McDavid looking to the slot, but is absolutely hammered as he takes a peek. And back come the Blues. Hull trying to skate into the slot, taken away from him. He's got it, shoots! That was just wide. Tarasenko the rebound behind the net. Back to the point, Pietrangelo, Tarasenko, cross ice, Pronger to Pietrangelo, Tarasenko looking for a shot. Ooh, there's a sneaky backhander by Hull. It's cut by Fuhr, and he hangs on for the face-off. Just inside the first 3 minutes played so far in the first period, no score in the face-off to the left of Grant Fuhr. Ryan O'Reilly will face off against Leon Draisaitl. And it's tied up. Anderson comes in and collects the loose change. And they clear it out to center. Here's Tikkanen in across the line, stick handling it. Gives it to Draisaitl. It's knocked off his stick. And Perron skates it away to Schwartz. Across the line. Stops, gives it to Jackman. Back to Schwartz on his backhand. One-timer from the point. That's blocked by Tikkanen. And the Oilers work it around, and Huddy skates away. Oilers with numbers. Into St. Louis territory. Centering passes off a Jackman's skate, and Perron collects it and gives it to McMillan to Ryan O'Reilly. Dumps it in behind the net. Huddy first to it. McMillan can't get hit the puck from him, but he hounds him enough, and he causes some trouble. But the Oilers do work it around and get into the St. Louis territory. Klefbom, the big slap shot, and the blocker save by Husso. Shen to Perron. And away he comes. Stops along the boards, knocked off his stick. Pass out at center ice. Still loose. And we got a penalty coming up to the Oilers here. I think Parayko got tripped. It's done to Shen in the corner. Knocked off, and Simpson touches the puck. The whistle will blow, and we will have our first penalty of the game. And this one's against Nugent Hopkins, as we see there. Yes, a trip on Parayko. Loose puck at center ice, and just a little bit too aggressive on that play. St. Louis, the top-ranked power play in the league so far this year. 32.5% coming into this game. And the Oilers with the 20th best penalty kill in the league, only at 80%. So we'll see if St. Louis can take advantage here early and take the lead. Simpson collects, though. Good penalty killing so far by the Oilers. They've killed him just over 30 seconds. And back is Hull at center. Pass is deflected. He gets it back. Gives it to Keith Tkachuk, and now back to Hull. Into the slot. Oh, low pass. Clearing attempt deflects off the face of Cassian, I think. He seems to be okay. It's not like he's got any more teeth to miss or lose there in the front, so I think we're okay. As you have a look there, Tarasenko, the leading scorer for the Blues so far. Here's Tkachuk playing the point. Perron. O'Reilly has it bounced weirdly off his stick, and it's out to center. Falk gives it to Tkachuk to Schwartz. Stops at the red line and carries it in. Tries to stick handle into the slot, and it's knocked off of his stick, and Coffey clears it back down the ice. Just under 30 seconds now left in the man advantage. Here's Schwartz in the slot. Oh, he was right in there and puts that one high over top of the net. Oilers collect the loose puck and clear. That should do it as the fans react to the penalty kill. Schwartz circles. Here's O'Reilly, high slot, tries to feed it down low. Picked off right away nicely by Klefbom. And here come the Oilers. Athanasiou shot low. Rebound is picked up. And they cleared. Anderson picks off the neutral zone pass. And Athanasiou will dump it in. The Oilers make changes. Just about 10 minutes left here in the first period. Still no score. O'Reilly across the line, center path. One-timer does not connect. Sundqvist tries to get it back to O'Reilly, and that's intercepted by Gretzky, and he's away. Into the Blues zone. Drops it for Niinema. He circles. Cross to Tikkanen. Down low, Gretzky. Back up to the point of Niinema Larson. Give and go. One-timer, Draisaitl, and that's blocked. And O'Reilly picks it up and gives it to Troy Brouwer. Skating into the zone, and he dumps it in behind the net. Gets past Larson. He took the wrong line to it. O'Reilly skates it in front and scores! Tucks it in on the backhand. Oh, the Oilers gaffed that defensive zone coverage on just a simple dump in. First, Larson takes the wrong line to the puck. And then O'Reilly just grabs it in the opposite corner. Draisaitl just walks away from him, and Niinema lets him walk right up and tuck it past Grant Fuhr unabated. 1-0. St. Louis opens the scoring. Let's get a party going. Let's get a party going. When it's time to party, you know we'll party hard. Where's the music? Is there no goal? They're not playing music for St. Louis here in Edmonton, apparently. Only home goals get music. I don't know what's going on there. There's Larson, though, with the puck. Oilers win the ensuing face-off, and they have their first line out there. McDavid circling at center ice. Can't find anybody who gives it away. Puck is bouncing around. St. Louis not allowing the Oilers to gain the red line. They're working it around though, and they still have possession. Curry does have it in the zone. Cross ice, Gretzky. Oh, what a save by Husso, and it's behind the net. Brouwer and Gretzky. Gretzky comes away with it. McDavid to Klefbom. Klefbom at the point, walks the line, into the slot. Nice stop, rebound! McDavid jams away. Husso standing strong. Covers up for the face-off as you have a look at McDavid, the leading point getter for the Oilers so far this season. And face-off, Lucien Tkachuk skates it away with McMillan into the Oilers zone. Stops near the blue line, gets it to Schenn, streaking into the slot, but he can't get the shot away. Here's Klefbom now. 6 minutes, 45 seconds left, first period. 1-0 St. Louis. Nugent Hopkins to Klefbom. Hopkins shot, that one's wide. Huddy collects the rebound off the end boards to Nugent Hopkins. Simpson covering the point. Hopkins to Simpson into the slot. Tries it on the glove side, but Husso in perfect position. And looking big in the net. Doesn't seem to be a lot of room past him at this point for the Oilers. Here's Klefbom, one-timer! Short side, sharp angle shot, and Husso was right there. St. Louis quick to jump on the rebound, and Hull has it in Oiler territory. Parayko to Jackman. Tarasenko, Jackman! Oh, that shot seemed to fool Fear a little bit. Luckily it was wide, and Cassian flies into the St. Louis zone, into the slot! Tries to go 5-hole save. He still has it behind the net. Back to the point to Coffey. Skating gives it back to Klefbom, and he lets it go. Didn't get as much of it as he probably would have liked. And Husso saw it all the way. Makes the save. He's definitely standing firm against the Oilers' push here late in the first period. Down by a goal. Pronger gives it to Tarasenko to Pietrangelo to Hull, and he's away. Hull back to Pronger, tries to center, ends up on Tarasenko's. Here's Hull. Can't get a shot away. Nobody can get the shot. Everybody's got the puck in the slot, but none of the Blues can get a shot away, apparently. Here's Draisaitl to Coffey, and he gives it to Tikkanen at center and into the Blues zone. Shot, and that one was easily cut by Husso, and he makes the save. Face off to the right of Husso in the Blues territory. O'Reilly wins the draw back to Pietrangelo, and then he pickups it to Perron, and he skates away quickly, gives it to O'Reilly. Oilers heavy pressure on the puck carrier. Here's Pronger! And the wrist shot beats Fuhrer on the glove side, and Chris Pronger continues to inflict pain on the Edmonton Oilers. At least it's virtual. At least it's not real. It is now 2-0 St. Louis. A bit of a surprise start here. A promise made to a tab unpaid. Chris Pronger opens up a 2-goal lead for the St. Louis Blues. His second of the year. Schwartz and O'Reilly will get the assists. There we go, 3 minutes left, first period. Pietrangelo tries to keep it in, but it's offside. And Lynx is screaming in agony or howling at the moon. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's looking. Oh, did you see that? He was staring at the balding St. Louis fan there in the crowd. He's like trying to scare him. And oh my! Hunter the Lynx trying his best to get the Oilers back into this game. Here's O'Reilly. Back to the point to Pronger. Back down low to O'Reilly in the corner. He spins off his man Perron. Deflected. Falk. One-timer. Nice blocker save. Larson fighting for the rebound and collects it. Gets it to Nugent Hopkins. And Neal skates it away past and into the blue zone. And another lazy shot. Not a lot of creativity to the Oilers offense to this point. They're just bringing it in and taking shots from wherever they can, maybe just trying to get something on this goalie. Let's see if they can break this shutout and get on the board here. Here's Curry. High slot on the backhand. Can't get a shot away. Give and go with Coffey. Here's Gretzky. Flips on the one-timer. Low, Coffey, Curry. Oilers working it around at high speed. Here's Curry to Low. Back over to Coffey. Low. Crisscross at the point. McDavid back to Low. Here's McDavid. Gretzky just passing it around and nobody's shooting the puck. You can't score that way. Here's McMillan. Here I'm criticizing him on one play that they're shooting it too much and being too vanilla. And then the next one, they're just passing it too much. A shot comes in at the end of the period. But that will do it for the first period. And so, St. Louis comes in and gets a couple of goals here in the first. Oilers with a bit of a pushback, but unable to beat the Blues backup. As we have a look at the second goal by Pronger, seemed to have all day there. And he picked his spot. It's 2-0 after the first. You see the shots, the Oilers with that push, really out shooting the Blues in that period. 11-5, but unable to beat the goaltender. We'll see if they continue and if they can cut into this lead here in the second, or if the St. Louis Blues can amp it up. We'll see. Pronger with the puck, gives it to Tarasenko and across the line. Stick handles, and it's loose behind the net and into the corner. Low. First to it, gives it to Curry, and he comes away to Gretzky along the boards. McDavid driving for the net, but it's Coffey with the puck. McDavid back to the point to Low. Now along the boards. Curry, the shot from the slot, and he needs to get going. He's only got one this year. Gretzky back to Low. Bounce pass to Gretzky, to McDavid, to Curry, to Low. Again, the Oilers working it around. One-timer, Rowe lays it loose in the crease, but the Blues are able to collect it and clear. Here's Tarasenko up against Low. Back to the point to Pronger. Oh, wrist shot. Rebound lays there. And here's McDavid now. Stick handling shot off the end boards, well wide. And now Hull gives it away at center, but the Oilers unable to complete a pass. And Clefbaum retreats back to his own zone. Now up to McDavid. Into the zone against Pietrangelo. Looking for help, looking for a lane to the slot. Can't find one. Pass back to the point is knocked down. And Tarasenko now has it to Schwartz. Blues. Here's Tarasenko to Parayko. O'Reilly tries to center it, and Anderson intercepts. Gives it to Clefbaum. He's pestered by Tarasenko, but he's able to pass it out of danger. And here's Tikkanen. Short side shot. Who's so wise to that? And Parayko has the rebound and skates over the Oilers logo. Gives it to Tarasenko into the zone. Parayko goes straight for the net. Tarasenko's pinned along the boards by Low. And Jackman comes in down low to pinch it. Here's McMillan. Great chance in front. Puck is loose. McMillan has it. One-timer. Doesn't get through. O'Reilly had Fuhr down and swimming in the crease. Here's McMillan. Tarasenko. Blues still trying to get shots through. And the Oilers doing everything they can to get legs and sticks in front of them and break up these scoring opportunities, and they finally get it out. Crowd on their feet. Draisaitl to Neal, to Draisaitl, blocker save, rebound, Simpson! It was open for a second, but Husso slides over and makes the save. McMillan stops along the boards, feeds it to Tkachuk off the bench, to Falk, fresh legs for the Blues. McMillan done, keeps it in, just barely skates it into the slot. And the weak wristers, windmill glove saved by Grant Fuhr, and I need water, my gosh. 13:03, almost 7 minutes played in the second period. And we have no scoring so far in the second. Fantasy loses the draw. Fall to Dunn, slap shot. And Fuhr out at the top of the crease. Nobody in front of him. Sees it all the way and catches it and hangs on. Sundqvist, Dunlop, and Brouwer come out to take the offensive zone draw. Athanasiou, Cassian, and LaRocque fourth line with Niedema and Larson on defense. Here's Sundqvist, keeps it away off the crossbar. Larson with an atrocious giveaway. And lucky for them, Athanasiou didn't connect, and Athanasiou, or Sundqvist, sorry, didn't connect. Athanasiou comes close, though, on the other side as the Oilers bring it back up. but cannot beat Husso, who makes another great save. We have a look here at the hit by Falk on Cassian. Kind of clipped him there and just hit him awkwardly. Cassian's head bouncing off the ice there a little bit, but it looks like he's okay. Fourth line still out there for both teams. Puck is tied up. Larocque comes in, picks it up. Nienema tries to hold the line but can't. It's back out. Larson controls, spins, pinned by Sundqvist. In comes Larocque to help, but Jackman takes it away. Into the corner, watched by Nienema. Looks back to the point to Parayko. Back to Jackman. Here's Brouwer sneaking in. And a nice stop by Fury. Larson with speed to Larocque. Can't believe I said Larson with speed, but I did. Larocque in the corner, knocked off the puck by Parayko. And back comes Colton Parayko, leading the charge. Along the board, stops, skates into the slot, and takes a shot. And that's swallowed by the sweater of Fury. And he hangs on for the faceoff. 10:32 left, second period. Face off to the right of Grant Fury. Nugent Hopkins against Shen. And Kachuk gets the pile. Oh, tries to feed McMillan for a quick one-timer. But McMillan was in a bit too tight maybe and didn't get the shot away. Here is Nugent Hopkins right in front. And again, Husso making it look easy in the exact right position, making the save. Not like St. Louis is a juggernaut when it comes to goals against this year. They have given up 49 so far, which is 22nd in the bottom third of the league. So the Oilers, third best as far as goals for, should be able to take advantage, but so far no good. Especially against the back of Pietrangelo, gets a shot away. Puck is loose, and Neal is away to Nugent Hopkins. I almost called him Nugget. Simpson the slap shot, deflects into the corner, and Perron has the puck. To Pietrangelo, stops, one-timer by Pronger, and a blocker save. Perron, side of net rebound on foot, Riley scores! Ryan O'Reilly! 3-0 St. Louis. Hey lady, got the love I need. Ryan O'Reilly with his second goal tonight, his fifth of the year. And it is 3-0 St. Louis. The virtual crowd at Rexall is stunned. We have another look at her. O'Reilly. Clean shot just over the pad of Grant Fuhr. Perfect shot by O'Reilly. And it's 3-0. Oilers digging themselves a further hole here. And they lose possession in Schwartz. Skates it in behind the net. Huddy takes it away from him. Perron takes it away from Curry. His wrist shot goes wide. Gretzky up to McDavid. And McDavid accelerates into the zone. Gives it to Curry. Curry along the boards. Stops. Gives it to Clefbaum. Back to Huddy. Down to McDavid. To Huddy. Walks the line. Crisscrosses. And dumps it in behind the net to Curry. He waits for it. Curry, bounce pass back to Huddy at the point. Curry, knocked off his stick of Clefbaum. Wise and alertly picks it up, but it's finally given away. Perron collects the pass, but puts himself offside. 6:21 left, second period. And Oates wins the faceoff. Here's Tarasenko into the zone, watched by Larson, gets it back to Jackman, bumped off the puck by Anderson, and Draisaitl collects it. Skates past a couple of Blues out to center ice, gives it to Tikkanen, waiting for it, and he gives it back to Larson. Oilers backtracking a bit here, but still with possession. Draisaitl comes in, that shot almost fools Husso. Long shot on the glove side, Draisaitl tries again on the glove side, but Husso catches it and makes the save. As you have a look at O'Reilly and that beautiful beard on the bench and his 2 goals. Definitely first star of the game in my opinion so far. Maybe Husso with a bid there. Here's Tikkanen. Oh, tries to go short side. Husso did not bite on the cross ice pass as Anderson was waiting. Yeah, I'm sure he would have got a nice one-timer away if Tikkanen could have fed him the puck, but Tikkanen tried to go over the shoulder, and Husso playing like a vet here, making a great save. Here's Larson slapper. Oh, it's deflected in front, and Husso finds it underneath of him somehow as Cassian was all up in his grill. It makes another save. Oilers, all types of pressure, but unable to beat the goaltender tonight. Athanasiou, Larocque, and Cassian out against Oates, Tarasenko, and Hull, Oates wins the draw. Hull skates it out to center along the near side boards. Stick handles across the line and into the slot, and the blocker save. Quick reflexes there, tries to center it, deflected away by Fuhr, and it's given away. And Larocque has it to Lowe, Kevin Lowe on the backhand. Look into the slot, gets it back to the point of the team. Seal covering. One-timer by Cassian is weak and wide. Pietrangelo and Dunlop now with speed. Ooh. Cuts in at the blue line, and Lowe just takes it away from him and goes for a skate into his own corner. Right. Dunlop hit by Lowe and Burauer. Burauer brings it in. Offside. I need water. I need commercial breaks. Or a color commentator. I'll tell you what. My teas aren't quite as crisp without that water, I'll tell you. Marble mouth. And Sundqvist gives me another water break. Get up, he says. Get up, we're in Edmonton, and I'm drunk and in the front row. I got hair like a rooster. Woo! God, I love fans. Nugent Hopkins loses the draw in the neutral zone, and Dunn collects and skates it in. Back to Falk. You know who's got the best, like, oh, McMillan shot, rebound in front, and loose, but the Oilers clear it. The best fan makeup experience, like, there's got to be an NFL, doesn't it? Like, those guys get done up, don't they? Like, Raider fans and Cleveland fans. Anyway, here's McMillan. Neal drops it to Huddy, and they get it out. Simpson and Neal. Back to Nugent Hopkins. From a dangerous spot, but again, Husso right there makes the save. I just love saying Husso. Gretzky, McDavid, and Curry jump over the boards.
Last minute of play.
St. Louis counters with Perron, O'Reilly, and Schwartz. Perron gives it away to the Oilers, and Clefbaum brings it in. But he gives it away to Perron. He gives it away to McDavid. Who gives it to Gretzky? Who stoops? And Husso hangs on to it. Gretzky looking at the armpit hole, but even that one's not open on Ville Husso. Face off to the left side, the blocker side, in the Blues defensive zone. Whoa, McDavid quickly picks up the loose puck, and the Oilers control. Here's the one-timer off the goal post, outside of the goal post. Penalty coming up as Niederma fires it in. 0.6 seconds left, and we got a penalty coming up. Gretzky coming close there, hitting the post, but unable to connect. It was more off the outside of the post. Maybe the Oilers just trying to be a little bit too fine, but nonetheless, the pressure causes the penalty. And the Oilers, at the start of the second period anyway, will get a chance to cut it into the lead as the horn blows. So, the Blues come into this period leading 2-0 and add to their lead. O'Reilly right there, as you see, picked his spot on Fuhr. Oilers unable to beat Husso. Solid tonight. 25 shots against him so far, as you can see there. 17 against Fuhr. Time on the attack pretty even, both sides. Oilers have been very crisp in the pass, and they've been working around in the offensive zone quite a bit. And they are just about to get their real first shot here on the power play. As we get set for the third period, fans on their feet, trying to inject some energy and hopefully a little momentum on the ice. Gretzky out against Schenn, and Schenn wins the draw. McDavid tries to take it away from Pietrangelo, but he is able to retain possession and skate it in Edmonton territory in front of McMillan, and McMillan comes close to getting himself a shorthanded goal here early on in the third period. That would have really killed the mood. And Coffey now skates away to Curry. Here's Gretzky. Oh, tries to give and go back to Curry, but it's intercepted. Nice defensive play and dumped down the ice. Oilers with the 12th ranked power play so far this season. Blues struggling, 76.9% on the penalty kill. So this is definitely a situation St. Louis wanted to avoid. Oh, no. Well, forget all of that, because that's all been negated as Pronger was tripped up by Curry, and Curry's struggles continue. Not only can he score goals, but apparently he can't keep his stick in his pants. I mean, off of other people's legs, skates. Face off. And it's 4-on-4. O'Reilly ties up his man, and the Blues control off the face off. Here's Falk and Jackman playing give and go. Tarasenko backhand. And that just deflects into the corner off the Fuhrer. Coffey now with it. Picking up speed through the neutral zone. Gets it to Gretzky. To Coffey. Wrist shot is low. 5-hole covered. And the rebound is cleared. O'Reilly and Tarasenko's speed away. Blocker shot. Deflected into the corner. And the Oilers get it back out to center. 4-on-4 hour over now, and the power play begins. Here's Coffey, shorthanded, can't get the shot away. Gretzky gets the puck along the boards, but it's quickly taken away from him. And up to outs and out. Coffey watching him, he spins in the face-off circle, tries to feed the point, but Nugent Hopkins reads that and skates away. Nice shot there, pad save by Husso. Oilers needing to score at any point, shorthanded, whenever. They need something here. Oh, and we got another penalty coming up. Nugent Hopkins, Oates. There's still a power play going on though, and Oates with the backhander right in front. And Fuhrer collects the rebound, and as he does, whistle blows, and we got another penalty coming up. Nugent Hopkins going off for the hook. As you see him reach in there on the elbow of Tarasenko. And the Oilers are not making it easy for themselves to crawl out of this hole here in the third period. And O'Reilly wins the draw back to Kachuk. Falk, wrist shot. Probably didn't get as much of it as he wanted, and there was definitely no bodies in front of Fuhrer there. He just catches it, and we'll try it again on the other side. Curry out there with Craig Simpson. And Curry takes the puck off the face-off. Does get it out, but Perron takes it away from him at the blue line. And O'Reilly to Schwartz. Nice shot there. And Fuhrer, right on top of it, makes the save. 1:32 left in the power play. 16-16 left in the third period. You see the face-off total. Pretty even for the most part. Coffey with the puck in his own zone and skates it away. Watched there by O'Reilly. Coffey dangerously hanging on to that puck, and eventually does dump it down. I mean, he could have dumped it from anywhere on the ice. I hope he realizes that. Here's Perron to O'Reilly. Coffey knocks it off the stick of Pronger. Ends up with it. Oh, backhand is that's just wide. Clefbaum. Pronger feeling a little bit of goal-scoring fever as he's got one tonight. Come close a couple other times. O'Reilly. 30 seconds left in the man advantage. Stolen at the blue line by Athanasiou, and he skates away. Can't get past Pronger. Nobody really gets past the human rake. And he has it at center to Schwartz. To Hull. Stops. Slap shot. Very weak. And off the shoulder of Fuhrer. Clefbaum collects the rebound. Just clears the blue line. Falk skates it in. And it definitely was offside. Blues could not clear the zone in time. 14:43 left. Face off in the neutral zone, and out come the first lines of both sides. Gretzky wins the draw against Oates, but Oates takes it away from Niinema inside the Oilers line. Tries to center Tarasenko off the outside of the post. Oates with the puck behind the net, hounded there, finally off to his stick, but the clearance pass misses everybody. No icing though as Parayko gets it. To Jackman, to Tarasenko, skates it back into his corner, and then ups to Oates. near his blue line, and he skates it away. Back to Jackman. St. Louis making some curious decisions with the puck. They've turned it over. McDavid scores! Connor McDavid! The Blues turn the puck over. And McDavid capitalizes. He's got his 10th of the year. And the Oilers have finally got on the board. It's 3-1. I can't stop the way I feel. Things you do don't seem real. Connor McDavid, 10 goals on the season. And the Oilers trying to come back maybe. Fans definitely back on their feet. And McMillan's knocked down at the blue line. But the Blues control it, retreat, and then give it away. Neal dumps it in. Jackman collects behind his net, sends it around to Tkachuk. In his own corner to Jackman in front of his own net. And they work it around and get it out. Tkachuk. Taken away, and back come the Oilers. Simpson, a little bit of life in the crowd. Nienema to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins at the point, dumps it around behind the boards. Neal's waiting for it. Nienema. Oilers working around in front. Simpson can't get it away clean. Larson pinches in and keeps it in. Oh, Nienema! Hard slap shot. Caught by Husso. No. Whistle. There you see the top in goals. Leon Draisaitl with 11. That was, of course, coming into action tonight. Connor has his 10th now and remains one back of his teammate, Leon Draisaitl. Amazing with all the alumni and amazing players on all these rosters that it's McDavid and Draisaitl leading the way. I call something that smells and rhymes with gross spit. Halfway through this third period, we'll get a face-off here. Dunlop will face off against Draisaitl. And Draisaitl ties up the man. Sundqvist collects though. And Dunn tries to get it to Dunlop. Knocked off the puck by Draisaitl. And the Oilers take it away. Here's Tikkanen to Anderson. Slap shot off the back of the leg of Falk. And it ends up in the corner. Tikkanen can't get a shot away. And the loose puck is collected by the Blues. And O'Reilly brings it out. Into the zone, centers it, Sundqvist scores! Oscar Sundqvist! Gets his first of the year. He's had a couple of beauty chances, and finally he gets one past the goalkeeper. And he's got the 3-goal lead back for the Blues. Rock it up, roll it up, do it all, have a ball! Oscar Sundqvist, 4-1. St. Louis here in the third period, bottom half of the third period, and that quiets the crowd back down.
Scored by number 70, Oscar Sundqvist. Assisted by number
O'Reilly to Schwartz. They really squelched the momentum there. The Oilers had created by that one goal. O'Reilly in front, and he comes close to burying another one and getting that hat-trick goal. As we have a look at the Oilers' upcoming games schedule. But this one doesn't seem to be in doubt much anymore. Blues leading, getting the opening goal and haven't looked back here tonight. Pietrangelo, Pronger, Schwartz, Perron, blocked by Lowe in front. Knocked off of his stick, Schwartz to O'Reilly. Knocked off of his stick by Coffey, and the Oilers clear and get it into Blues territory and make changes. Here's Schwartz to Pronger. Long pass out at center to Perron. Stick handles in across the line and gets a shot away. And Fuhr catches it and hangs on for the face-off. 6:45 left. And there you see the top 10 in points. So McDavid with that point. I don't have the out-of-town scoreboard, so I can't tell you if anybody else is keeping pace with him tonight. But he definitely has his 20th of the year, his 20th point. There's Niedema. Gretzky to McDavid. Curry across the line to Gretzky. Gretzky stops, tries to feed it down low. Curry waiting for it, does get it. Can't spin and get a shot against Pronger though. Gets it back to the point to Larson. Gretzky slaps it, but that's blocked. Not a lot of lanes to the net for the Oilers. The Blues doing a good job taking away a lot of good scoring opportunities. Here's McDavid to Curry. Bounce pass slowly back to the line. Larson off the bench gets to it. Curry tries to feed it to Gretzky for the one-timer, but he can't get the shot away. Pass is picked off by Curry. Gretzky, give it go. McDavid, oh, and he's absolutely double by him. McMillan from behind, he's getting up slowly. I'm not sure they're looking for a line change anyway. I can't see if McDavid's hurt or not. No, he's on his feet, he's okay. And he's got the puck in across the line. McMillan takes it away. Tkachuk intercepts. And Shen. Now 3.5 minutes left. Clock ticking down. Time running out for the Oilers. Nugent Hopkins tries to pass into the slot, but Jackman's right there. And Shen dumps it deep. Huddy to Clefbaum. Can't get it out clean though. McMillan. Tkachuk! McMillan short side. Passes the slot. Tkachuk in front. Point blank. And Fuhr makes the save. Here's Neal to Simpson. Simpson to Clefbaum down low. Falk. Nice interception. Huddy to Clefbaum. And he circles back into his own zone. Gives it to Nugent Hopkins. And he clears the red line and dumps it deep. Falk gets it behind his net. And Blues get it out cleanly. Here's Tkachuk. To Brouwer. To Falk. To Brouwer. Watch there. Pinned. Kicks it over to Tkachuk. Dunlop can't get the shot through with Athanasiou. Can't hold on to it, but it rolls to Cassian, who gives it to Athanasiou and Larocque. They skate away. Oilers in. Tries to feed Athanasiou, but it's intercepted by Dunlop. Last minute of the third period. Oh, and Clefbaum trips up Dunlop. And, well, might as well take another penalty. Why not? Not like anybody wants to go home. It's not like the result of this game is in doubt or anything. Like, come on. Right, guys. Okay, all right. Maybe I'm just being a bit selfish there, but whatever. Penalty and a power play with 45 seconds left. Oilers get it out. Athanasiou to Draisaitl. To Athanasiou, back to Draisaitl. Deflects off of him. He couldn't handle it. And now O'Reilly intercepts the cross-ice pass. Backhander. Sneaky, cheeky backhander. And Fuhr had to be quick with the reflexes. I don't think he was expecting it. And catches it with the glove. .141, 25 seconds left in the power play. That's what the number that matters. Or in the period. 20 seconds. Schwartz knocked off his stick. Oilers can't get it out. O'Reilly. Simpson trying to get the puck away. And Pronger walks in and takes a shot. And Fuhr covers up. 11.4 left in the third period. Face off, Blues win, one-timer, wide, bounce, just wide. And they're trying to put it towards the net. St. Louis still trying to get some pucks behind Fuhr, regardless of the result, and the horn sounds, and that will end the game. Not quite the game, the close game we were hoping for this evening between these two clubs. And Husso, look at the celebration for him as he gets his first victory of the year. As we have a look at the highlights, the Blues, definitely the better team this evening. Oilers dominated play early in the first. Husso, incredible in net. The only goal there you see by McDavid. Tried to give the Oilers a little bit of life, made it 3-1, but then Sundqvist with his first of the year kind of capped the whole thing off. Pronger, that's the game-winning goal there. 4-1 the final. As we have a look at the 3 stars, Ryan O'Reilly, 2 goals and 2 assists. He's the first star. Husso, second star, 29 saves, and the 1 goal against. And Pronger, the third star, 1 goal, 2 points, 1 goal and 1 assist. Definitely O'Reilly deserved that first star. As we have a look at the shot totals, 32 for St. Louis, 30 for Edmonton, pretty even there. St. Louis does end up better time on attack. Oilers were crisp on the passing. Gave up a lot of penalties there early in the third, which really killed their momentum, and really all game, 4 penalties. Killed them all, though. But St. Louis ends up winning 4-1. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, click the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. If you want to vote on what games you want to see, follow me on Twitter at @SSportsStation. That's 2 S's at the front and 2 S's in the middle. I know it's stupid, but it is what it is. It's at @SSportsStation. I post polls there every night with games, with the list of the games that are coming up on the schedule, and you can vote for which game you want me to simulate and call. So thanks for watching. Talk to you later.